Hi everyone, welcome to this first of 30 videos where I am going to be doing the 30 Days of Flowers challenge set by Johanna Basford. A long time ago when this book first came out. This is from World of Flowers. There is a download with all the flowers on it, so if you don't have the book you can still colour along with me and have a go. And the idea is, if you have got out of your colouring mojo, maybe not feeding it for some reason or another, this is a way to just do one flower a day and get back into it. And for me it's a way of me getting back into doing 2 videos a day, because I haven't been doing that for a while. I'm just zooming in and then I'm going to position my book in the right place. And we're going to actually start with the very first one up in the top corner. I just need to make myself a bit of space on my desk to push the book across. It's quite big. I forget how big the Johanna's books are. But I'm going to be, there we go. I am going to be using my Black Widow pencils. This is the actual Black Widow set, which is the original set. I'm just looking for my pencil sharpener, which seems to have disappeared. Which is a strange occurrence. I've got a different one I can use. I'm just wondering where it can have gone. Anyway, so we're going to start this flower. I'm actually going to start with the green. Just because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the rest yet. So my green's getting quite short in this set, but that's okay. And I'm going to start with the Fang Green. Let me just show you. Fang Green, hopefully you can see. I can't move my book down anymore, so I can only zoom in, oops, just that much. So I've got Fang Green pencil everywhere. I'm going to do this thin piece of stem just in a hard layer of the Fang Green, because it's very fine even on this large book, because each picture is quite small. It keeps it nice and simple as well, so if you're just getting back into colouring and you haven't been doing it for a while, it's easy. Just an easy one. I actually used this to get myself back. I had a bit of a loss of mojo once, and this was the challenge that helped me. I actually found within about 3 days I was rushing each flower so that I could get on and colour something else that because I find that if you're being told what to colour, it's not necessarily what you're in the mood for that day, but it just made me rush it and go on to my next thing, which isn't necessarily a good thing because it's a bit messy, but it was good that I got my mojo back really quickly. I also, excuse me, this book was quite new. I don't know if I did it, I don't think I did it in the book, and I joined a Facebook colouring group as well, and that all helped inspire me and get me back into colouring. So whether you're using this for that or whether you're just just doing it, watching for fun, that's all good. You can colour on. So for the rest of these leaves, I'm going to do a light bit of this at the bottom of each section, just to make it a bit more interesting. We're going to blend in our other green. I think I'm going to fade it all the way through the section. Makes it easier to blend if you don't have it stopping. Or sometimes you get a line. I call it a blend line. I don't know whether it's got a name. So we'll just quickly go through. Now this series is going to be quite short videos. There's going to be an afternoon video each day for you, and there will be a morning one as always as well, and the morning ones will be very varied depending on what mood I'm in and what book I've been in. Oh, I just broke my pencil. This sharpener is not, it's all clogged up with too many sharpenings. That's the problem. Right, my other one kept getting full. I was just wondering where on earth it's gone. I went for lunch. Did the pixie come in and steal it? I don't know. At least they didn't steal all my colouring things. It's only a sharpener. Right, that's better. So, Toxic Green. Oh, let me show you. Oh, it's the wrong way. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing, so I'm going to do a bit harder at the bottom and then lighter towards the top. I know we've just sprayed debris everywhere, haven't we? Let's get my brush. It's quite good to use a brush. Someone sent me this. It was on my wish list. I don't know who it was. Thank you, very kind person. There was no label in the box to say who it was from. And it's been extremely useful because if you brush with your hand, you can often use too much pressure and end up, if you're brushing away pencil crumbs, you end up making lines on your work. So it's really good. Great for pastel as well for the same reason, but the pastel tends to stick in the brush. You have to just give it a rub after. It's easy. Or just brush it on the side of your desk or something to get rid of the dust. Or else next time you brush something, you brush that pastel off onto it. Now for some of these flowers I was thinking about doing backgrounds. I might do one for this one actually. I was going to use my husband's shape thing. It's a good word. What's it called? Template. But I don't know where he's put it and he's not here. So that's not going to happen. So I'm not sure yet. Blue. I'm going to do this flower. I think it looks a bit bluebelly, but it isn't. I'm going to use a series of blues to make it look fun. So this is the darkest blue in this tin. This is the Zephyr Blue. A bit high, aren't you? And I'm going to use it for these tendrils. So I'm going to go gently because I've just sharpened it, or else I'm going to snap the lead. I want them to show up. They're fun, aren't they? Long pieces. Ooh, it's a bit scratchy. It's not normally scratchy. There we go. I've gone miles out of the lines, but you know. And I'm going to do this tiny bit up here as well in this lighter colour. There we go. I think I'll leave that and go on to my next colour, which also needs a sharpen. It's the next blue, and it's this sort of mid blue, but it's called Starry Night. It isn't that light. It keeps moving out of shot, doesn't it? Hang on. There we go. Right, so I am going to do, there we go. This top bit here, so I'm going to do a darker bit near the top of the flower and then just reduce my layers and pressure as I go up. Just move my hand so you can see, like that. Now I'm going to do this bit as well in this colour. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't really see flowers with a bit like that, but I think Johanna's just made it fancy for us, and it doesn't matter. And then a bit darker here, so put more layers at the top and bottom, make it a bit lighter towards the middle. No reason why, just fun. And the same on this one, because I don't know what it is, I'm just messing with it. And there's that one. And our last blue is the Forget Me Not, which is, oh, I just realised I'm putting all my pencils away. I need to leave them out so I can put the names on the videos. Bear with me. I'll just grab them out. There we go. So this is the Forget Me Not. Now, I may use different brands of pencils each day or the same brand. I haven't decided yet. If you've got any ideas, you can let me know. But by the time this video goes out, I would have made a few more. My idea here is to try and make it darker at the bottom and lighter at the top. It's a nice blue colour, isn't it? Oh, you probably can't see what I'm doing. It's a little bit awkward colouring at this angle. I'm just trying to make it really light at the top, and then I can just add more layers to make it a bit dark and the colour graduate its way up. And same here, so layers here and much less there. What you can do is just put a light layer all over like this, and then just recover over the bits you want a bit darker. There we go. Now that's just over 10 minutes and you can just leave it like that. So just 10 minutes to do the flower. I'm going to do a background. I do not have the template, so I am going to use this. This is going to be my background. It's very exciting, isn't it? And I am going to use oh, it overlaps that one. I don't think I am going to, oh, I know. Let's do something a little bit different. Have a different idea. I'm going to use my purple. This is the Amethyst. I'm going to have to stand up to do this because I can't see, so I'll be louder. And I'm going to draw inside this tape a circle without overlapping the flower that I've coloured. So I've got to look at it from above. I don't know how well you can see because I can't now see in the camera. Oh, I need to do that bit. That comes up there. There we go. And I should do one here. No, that's a bit too much blank for my liking. Do one here. This is a bit of an experiment, off the cuff, as they say. There we go. And then I'm going to just fill in those two circles with colour. Now you could do this with pen because I want it quite solid, but I'm just going to carry on with these pencils because I haven't actually tried any pens in this book, so I don't know what to expect with regards to bleed through or ghosting on the back. So I've got a little bit there. As you can see, these black widows give a nice covering of colour. I am pressing quite hard though, I have to say. Try to get a crisp-ish edge to your circle. Now you might just think there's no need for a background, it looked perfectly fine before, but I'm just playing. Because we've got a small item, there's less background to worry about, so it's just something we can play with. Now you could probably use a gel pen for this and it probably wouldn't go through the paper at all, or even a marker. Hi, I am sorry, my phone rang and I've been away for what feels like forever, long time. I'm just getting back into colouring this circle. I've got no idea what I might have been talking to you about, but anyway, we'll just carry on and hope for the best. I think we're pretty nearly done with this anyway. So yes, I think I may have said, you know, you might not like this background, you might not want to do one, you might feel it was better without one. It's completely up to you. I just wanted to show you an idea. Now that is quite scruffy. I'm just going to go over a few bits and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. As I said, these pencils aren't the best for backgrounds really, because they're quite a fine point. So what I'm going to do, excuse me, is grab this pencil. This is a Caran Luminance pencil. It's just a white. I'm just going to give it a sharpen. Where's my sharpener? Oh, there it is. Ugh. And still haven't found my proper sharpener. I don't know where that's gone. Anyway, and I'm going to use the white to blend it and it will lighten it. as well. I want it a bit lighter. I think it's a little bit too dark. I'd rather have the flower and the stem and everything standing out, so I want to lighten it a little bit, and it will blend it as well and make it look like it's a sort of pastel colour, which might have been a good idea, actually, doing a pastel pencil, pastel tone purple rather than this. But anyway, I think this is working. What the idea is, go all over it and then look at the areas that need a bit more. Just go over them a little bit more, like there and there. You see that's faded down, you see how different they look. And I'm just going to do this one and then we'll be done. Okay, my plan is to do one of these a day in the afternoon for you. So you've got a sort of second video a day. I thought it would be fun. And we'll see where that leads, whether it's something I got the time to carry on doing after, beyond the 30 days. There we go. I'm just going to sweep away some of the bits. The edge isn't particularly straight. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to leave it like that. So there it is. It looks very wonky now because it's already at a sort of angle, but you know, that's just how it is. So that's our first day, and thank you very much for watching. I hope that was okay, and you know, enjoy the rest of your day, and happy colouring.